You know, I tried to be fair to Harry and Meghan. By the way, I will no longer call him Prince Harry. He's no prince. He's not a prince. Especially after the comments he's just made and his wife. You can't call them prince. You can't call them princess. You can't call them duchess. You can't call them any of that. As far as I'm concerned, they are Harry and Meghan Markle. That is their name. Harry Markle and Meghan Markle. And now that we've got that out of the way, these two who have claimed that they want their privacy, which I try to respect, against your wishes too, I might add. Many of you were so angry that I stopped talking about Meghan and Harry Markle. What happened? We loved it when you talked about it. But you know something? When two people say they want their privacy and they're not getting any taxpayer money or anything like that, I will respect that. I will respect. If you're not trying to look for attention and you're not getting public money, I'm going to respect that. There's no reason for me to attack somebody who is sitting in their house watching television, not bringing any attention to themselves whatsoever, not trying to get any attention, and they're not taking public money. There's no reason. That just makes me look stupid. But these people are looking for attention. Because now Harry and Meghan have interfered. They're talking about the United States election. Now, it's one thing for Meghan to do that. I mean, okay, she married into the royal family. She doesn't want it anymore and all this stuff. She should just keep her mouth shut if she wants privacy. But for a prince of the blood, and Harry, I mean, he's not a working member of the family anymore, fine. But he's still a prince of the blood and a prince of foreign blood. For someone like him, whose ancestors were so much trouble to the land that he's now living in, to now even dare to have an opinion on how the Americans should vote. I think he should be run out of the country. I think so what they said, Meghan and Harry, they're being passive aggressive with it. They're saying to turn against hate and turn against division. And we encourage all of you to vote in the United States election. Now, Meghan has been on record saying that she hates Donald Trump and she thinks he's a misogynist and all this nonsense. Harry is nothing but a red-bearded cuck, okay? You can see that. I can smell it. I can smell it. I can smell the foot jam from Harry's tongue coming from Meghan's foot. Okay, so we can all agree on that. He's really diminished. He's nothing, and he's turned into one of those white knight leftist beta male orbiters, and that's what he is to Meghan. Meghan doesn't respect him. But he's turned into one of those, and he's there sitting next to Meghan, and she's talking about, voting against hatred, and we want you all to. We all know that means that they want people to vote against Trump and to vote for Biden and Harris. That's what it means. It's clear to anybody that is what they are talking about. And for Harry to come here after his ancestors, it's like he's trying to avenge his great grandfather, King George III, in trying to recontrol the minds of America. But I say this. I think Americans should run them out of the country, especially him. I mean, she's from that's her stomping ground, so whatever. But I mean, America's not Saudi Arabia where they can take away your citizenship and to throw you out. But Harry should be thrown out. I think Americans from California, Texas, Florida, New York, New Jersey, Michigan, Illinois, Tennessee, Maine, Arizona, Ohio, Illinois. They should just all come together and throw Harry out of the country. Throw him out. Deport him like you deport all them illegals. I don't even know if he has American citizenship yet. Hey, Harry! Hey! Harry, let me see your green card, Harry. Or are you sitting here illegally? Is Harry here illegally? I want to see his papers. I want to see his I want to see his residency status. I want to. Hey, Harry. Hey. Let me see them green cards, boy. Otherwise, we're gonna have to deport you. Who you think you are, interfering in America's election? Hey, Americans, throw him out. Donald Trump needs to throw him out. And then build a wall behind him. I mean, I thought these guys wanted privacy. Keep your mouth shut if you want privacy. Now I have to come back on that. Now I have to come back. Hey, I have to come back at y'all now because you've got King George III's, let me see, great. So Queen Elizabeth, who is Prince Harry's grandmother, so her great-great-grandmother was Victoria, and King George was Victoria's grandfather. So great-great-great-great-grandfather, great-great-great-great-grandfather, that's King George to Queen Elizabeth. So then Harry would have to be great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson of King George III. So George III's great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson is coming back to try and reconquer America. And I don't even think he's not even a citizen. Who is he to? You have no opinion. You have no opinion. Who the hell are you to come to California and say, reject hate and bigotry and this? The only hate and bigotry is coming from you and your people. Black Lives Matter, burning down all these cities, creating unrest and upheaval all over the United States. I mean, Louisville, Kentucky is now have a curfew now. So honest, hardworking people in Louisville have to be treated like school children because a small group of thugs, Black Lives Matter, I have no respect for that organization. They're a bunch of thugs and they don't care about Black lives either. If I was gunned down by police, Black Lives Matter would celebrate. If Candace Owen was gunned down by police, Black Lives Matter would celebrate. Hey, we got rid of an independent-minded black man. We only want black people who are on the liberal plantation, the white liberal man's plantation. They're tearing up the place, they're destroying up the place. Yes, I am so sorry that Breonna Taylor was murdered because of her thuggish, ape of an ex-boyfriend, drug dealer. I mean, Breonna Taylor was a smart, wise. This is the thing, you black women, be careful who you, and all women, black, white, whatever. Be careful who you shack up with. Don't shack up with no Butu guy, okay? If the guy does drugs, if the guy's a criminal, be careful. You are gonna get yourself involved. Breonna Taylor got herself involved with some drug dealing, no good SOB loser. Where was Breonna Taylor's father telling her to, hey, drop this boy, drop this nigga here, drop him. And Breonna Taylor gave this guy a place to live, this drug dealer, this no good drug dealer, shacking up in her house. They broke up, he left, and the police were looking for him to arrest his sorry ass and throw him in jail. And they went to poor Breonna's house, and because they have no knock, which I don't think I agree with anymore. You have to, no knock is a disaster, because I agree with stand your ground gun laws. Even when it comes to police. If police do wrong, I think you have the right to shoot them if they're doing something unjust or trying to hurt you. So, Breonna's new boyfriend was justified because he thought someone was breaking in the house and the police shoot. So I don't agree with no knock orders anymore. I think they should be abolished. They are no good. And poor Breonna got shot. This smart, educated, sexy black woman got shot. Beautiful, hot, smart black woman because of her drug dealer, loser ex-boyfriend. And now Black Lives Matter, most of those people who are probably just as loserous as her ex, tearing up the place, and they're causing hate, and Antifa's causing hate, and the left is causing hate. So I will reject hatred. And as an independent, I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat, I'm an independent nationalist who is dual citizen, born in Canada, lives in Canada, has citizenship in America, and a home in the United States as well. I have the right, and I will be casting my vote for Donald Trump. As an independent, he hasn't been perfect. I don't agree with his foreign policy. He's been too close to the Zionists, and I don't want him starting war with Iran. Luckily, he hasn't started it. But the way he's dealt with coronavirus, trying to keep our freedoms, the way he's tried to protect our immigration and our borders, even though for some reason this Prince Harry guy came in, I don't know how. I'd rather have all them illegal Mexicans come in than one Prince Harry shooting off his mouth. Send back Prince Harry, bring the illegals in. Come on, bring them in, let them clean toilets, pick cotton, pick grapes, and all those jobs that we don't want to do. And send Prince Harry with his lazy self back to where he comes from. Harry's coming here and I don't even see him do one piece of work yet. What's Harry done? Does Harry have a job? I mean, he's supposed to be a private citizen, so how is he funding himself? He must still be taking money from the British taxpayers. I mean, you can say his father gives him money, but his father gets money from the taxpayers. So Harry, I think, is still getting money from the British taxpayers, and he's here shooting his mouth off. I haven't seen Harry do one piece of work. I haven't seen him clean one toilet. I haven't seen him on a construction site. I haven't seen him at no McDonald's. I haven't seen him go to any school or pick up any book or do anything. He just sits at home in California, wherever he is, shacking up and talking nonsense. So Harry is acting like an illegal here. I don't see no papers. I don't see green card. I don't see no passport. At least the illegals, when they come here, many of them, especially from Mexico, and I'm against illegal immigration, but I'm playing devil's advocate here against Prince Harry. At least when they come here, they take up jobs that whether it's in Canada or America, mostly in America, because Canada, we let illegals get away with everything. But in America, I mean, the illegals will come and they at least will try to work those jobs that Americans don't want to do. I haven't seen Prince Harry do any work. He's just come to America, and he's done nothing with himself. He's a loser, and I think he's being supported either by his family or by his wife, which makes him an even bigger loser. I mean, Harry, grow a set of basketballs and get some work and provide for your family and stop just shacking up and having your family and your wife support you. And don't talk about America's election, because you can't vote in the United States. You don't have any papers, and I don't think you're paying any taxes either. And as for Meghan, well, she's in her own country, so we can't really say much. She's a disaster. She's no good. Nobody listens to her. You say you want your freedom. You say you want your privacy, Meghan. Well, this isn't the way you get your privacy. Now I'm back at you now. I'm back now. You thought I forgot about you, and I did forget about it because you wanted your privacy. But now look at you. Now you've provoked the lion. You provoked the lion, and now the lion is going to bite you. Don't provoke. You said you wanted your privacy. Now I'm back. I'm back. Don't tell Americans how to vote. And Prince Harry should be run out of the United States. I'm Michael Arana, everybody. This is the